So these are the cathedrals. Whole scene's pretty awesome. I mean, you got a golf course right here. Well, it looks like it. It's a meadow. It's a meadow. So, after about a 200-foot climb, not too bad. Been kind of walking on a gradual downhill for the past 15 minutes or so. Pretty nice. Look at this trail. I mean, yeah, you get an opportunity to come to the JMT, you do it. Pretty awesome. So yeah, Cathedral Lake. Pretty cool. It's got a little water, a little stream back there, not from the lake. It's pretty on here. Beautiful. Keep on moving. I think I got one little bump up left, small one, and a trail junction, and then it's a pretty good drop into the Meadows. Ptolemy? I don't know, but we're going to the Meadows. Grill opens at 11, store at 9. Should be there just before the store opens. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, gentlemen. I'm going to enjoy myself today. And then I got I think it's 8-mile hike on a relatively gradual incline. And then we'll go from there. We'll do Donahue Pass in the moment. Crush it. And be at red by Sunday midday. That's the game plan as of right now anyway. So we're inside about 4 miles of Tommy Meadows, and I think everything's starting to level off a little bit. I've been doing the past mile, half mile, something's been going downhill, and you know, wasn't gradual. It was pretty. Glad I ain't got to go up it, but I think we're on that home stretch to get something to eat and some beers. Alright, Ptolemy Meadows, road crossing. Okay. That junction over there, bit of a mess. All right, so we're headed into Cali Meadows. Day 3, everything's kind of going according to plan. Made a mark in the trail back there to denote, this is the John Muir Trail. Because again, not proper signage, but that's just me complaining. We know where we're at now, we're good to go. Check this out. Little mountain stream, pretty awesome. we were just up there, cathedrals. So it's good times. Looking forward to getting something to eat, getting hungry. Sure enough, getting hungry. But this trail's been as advertised today. Not really many people on it, which is good and kind of bad. I was kind of hoping to interact with a few more people, but you know, it's kind of the nature of the beast. Camped with Major last night. She's actually from Villa Rica. It's kind of cool. Just straight down up the road from me growing up. So hanging out with her a little bit, and then hopefully run into Justin at some point in the day. I'm gonna figure I'll see him at the grill here. So you know, things are looking up, meeting people, all kinds of good stuff. So keep you posted. So cold. Build a bridge for you, concrete walkway. Yeah. Don't want to get too spoiled. Trail. So, just ran into a fellow JMTer heading northbound, and he basically said, enjoy the meadow. There's about 9 miles of it. And then you go uphill. So that's kind of what I was expecting. So enjoy this. It's nice. Just had a brief little shower. Everything's rocking along. Starting to meet up with some JMT folks. So it's good. Day 3 is kind of doing what I wanted it to do. Not miserable, but you know, it's cruising. And cruising's all we want to do right now. Go bump up a little bit, cruise a little. Bump up a little bit, cruise a little. All right. There's some JMTers right ahead. I think that range, that mountain right back there, that'll be the Donahue. That's what I'm going to put my best guess on. So, we're rocking along. Going up and over in the morning. That'll be that. And I think there's one more climb tomorrow. And then go down into Reds, get a couple beers, reach the pole, and just relax. So, creek crossing, first real creek crossing we've had today, or on this trip. Just above ankle deep, good current. 2 guys I was with, they decided to lay up a little bit. So we're about 2 miles away from campsite for the night. So pretty excited about that. So within the hour I should be rolling up there. You know, it's been a good hike today. Just hitting cruise right now. Tomorrow you know, we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off again, and we're gonna pick up about 2,000 feet in elevation. You know, part of the game. So, you know, I mean, look at the trail here. And rolling through a meadow for past, what, 9 miles or so? Since before Cali Meadows. So, this is awesome, man. Everything we wanted it to be. Yeah, so John Muir is all the hype and then some. Not a bad view in the whole damn place. All right, it's moving day. 16.2's planned. About to be exposed, heading up Donahue Pass. Had a good time last night with some PCTers. Good fellas. Red Hot was one of the guys' named. Other guy escapes me at this moment. I'm bad with names. You know, sue me. Anyway, had a good time. A lot fewer mosquitoes. Didn't get much sleep, so scratching all night. Yeah, so again, take the good with the bad. Crisp, cool morning. That is an awesome little campsite right there. Probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 miles from the top of Donahue, maybe a mile. I don't know. Ain't checking Gut Hug anytime soon. I'm gonna conserve battery today, so take some images on top of Donahue, and gonna shut the battery down, or shut the camera down for today. We're taking lots of pictures with the phone, so yeah, all in all, it's gonna be a good day. Chafing's kind of an issue. Mosquitoes are an issue. Might need to get some Benadryl when I get to Reds. Should be there tomorrow by about noon, if not earlier, hopefully earlier. Gonna go from there. So check you guys later. Just crossed that over there. Pretty gorgeous. And I got one little bump up. Something that's gonna get me up here or over here. We'll see. Mosquitoes are still an issue. Like, bad. So I crossed that creek. Tried to eat me alive. I put my rain jacket back on and sprayed DEET on my legs. So, yeah. Here's what it is. All right. So, probably 42 miles into our 210 mile journey, and a couple stuff like this. Lake, oh, is that Mammoth Lake? I don't think so. No, we're in the vicinity. Probably 20 miles as the crow flies. Did have a signal earlier, and you know, it's pretty cool. Had a few calls, hollered at the family. Didn't know I was still alive. It's pretty crazy out here. Okay, so day three, this is day 4, just about in the books. Got about a mile and change to go. It's all downhill from here. So today, got over 11,000 feet, and I don't know if it's the altitude, diet, the heat, the combination of it all. But, 16.6. Granted, it is like 3 o'clock. I didn't even sleep last night. These mosquito bites are kicking my ass. I almost fell asleep at the Garnett Lake. I was actually going to record myself getting into the water, but got tired. Attention to detail really ain't too swift right now. But, yeah. So, the last mile or so of this day is downhill. It's kind of what we're dealing with right now. Rocks, this and that. I'm about to come around the corner. You can see down that valley in there. Pretty awesome. I don't know, starting to pep up a little bit. I don't know if my electrolytes got low. Lack of sleep, altitude, you name it. It feels good to drop down a little bit. Going to Reds tomorrow, hopefully in the morning. I hear fewer mosquitoes there, which is a good thing. I'll go about our business. Got 32% charge on this battery, so I'll get everything recharged tomorrow. Yeah, resupply, so pack's gonna be pretty heavy. That being said, it could be fine. Altitude and lack of sleep has a lot to do with what's going on here right now. Not to mention, it was hot. God, it was hot today. It's so nice to have a little breeze. The campsite supposedly has Wi-Fi, which that's a huge win. See that valley right there? It looked even more impressive up top about 5 minutes ago. We'll get there soon enough, and we'll kind of go from there. Pitch the tent, inflatables, take a little siesta, wait for the party to arrive. So I'm hanging out here in my rain jacket inside my tent. Mosquitoes aren't as bad as they were the other night. Pretty bad here. And judging by what it looked like on the map, 0.2 down the trail will be about much of the same. When the wind blows, they do seem to die down, which is nice. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're swarming around my tent. They're swarming around my tent inside. So, wait a few more minutes and probably cook some dinner. And then, see what happens. Reds tomorrow. Get out of this shit. Alright, I think we're on day 5 here. Ended up camping last night, 16.6. Major showed up about 7:30. About to get out and cook, and then she rolled off. I was like, oh, awesome. Getting into the Reds today, recharge the batteries, get a couple beers, wash some clothes. Maybe meet up with some more hikers, see if anybody's on the same pace I'm on. Yeah, so we'll see. Probably 2 days from VVR, for 3 days. I think we're gonna try to get close and roll in that morning and kind of regroup and recharge the batteries. So I think that'd probably be the smart thing to do. Because after that, you got about a pretty good push. You got to resupply at Muir Trail Ranch, and just try to get yourself in a good position to knock that last 100 miles out. And I think if everything kind of continues rocking on like I think it's going to rock on, get out of here by first or second, which is pretty good. I do 16 miles a day. I get out here like on the 29th, and that's pushing. That's not taking some time to relax a little bit. I'm going to need a break. Day's going to be a short one. Get up early in the morning and push really hard tomorrow, I think. Maybe another 16, 17 mile a day, and then do another 16 mile a day, and then roll in VVR on a Nero, kind of, just maybe 3, 4, 5 miles, nothing crazy, and kind of take all day to relax. So noticed, like in these valleys, especially since you got a Yosemite, it's where your highest mosquito activity is at. So it's definitely something to pay attention to there. As I'm planning where I'm going to be camping at. But the hopes is the further south ahead, the less issues with mosquitoes are going to be. We are still in early season, but we did have less snow further south, and hopefully that's going to translate into better conditions, so you can get rid of these mosquitoes. Overall comfort here is going to be significantly enhanced. So I'm pretty excited about all that. So in any event, keep on going. Let me call this the Devil's Post Pile. Pretty cool. Check out the view here. Pretty awesome. That's why we come out here. Yeah?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Alright. Well, onward we go. Look how beautiful that is. It's like a golf course down there. Alright. Keep on hiking. Yeah. Tucking the feet in here. It's a fancy lake over there with all those bushes behind it. Purple Lake. Got a little walking bridge. It's all good. Sit here for a few minutes. Oh yeah. Woo! Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so cold! Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, oh it feels so good though.
Yeah. Yeah. Check this out. We got out of here about reds this morning, and 15 miles later, heading to Virginia Lake. We got one more bump up, then we go down, and we meet up with Ben and Whammables. So that's where it stands at the moment. Good day. I think we're both getting a little dehydrated. Been rocking along. It's all good though. Day's about over. Get the campsite about 5 o'clock. That's about what we want. 15 and about 5. That's a good number. It keeps us moving. Pretty cool, right? Check that out. Pretty awesome. Pretty cold this morning. Getting ready to head out, heading to VVR today. You see some views. About 16 miles, should be good. About to get moving. On top of Goodall Pass, ladies and gentlemen. It's an alternate route to VVR, but it ain't no joke getting up here. I gotta think the Silver Pass would have been a little easier, but hey, you know, I think the downhill's supposed to be directly into VVR, so you know, we'll do the Edison Lake Junction in the morning and continue on to Meadows Ranch. We still got about 9 more miles to go today. It's mostly downhill after this point. Moved ahead a major just for a few minutes to blaze the path. Take a break. It looks like that's where we're headed, right down that valley. It's gonna be an awesome day. Just getting started. currently under 5 miles to VVR. Checked gut hook, it said something on the lines of 4.6, but I don't know how accurate that is. We took a alternate route, same mileage, but the terrain was supposedly easier, and you're looking at it, the last 7 miles or so into VVR looks like this. It's not that bad in my book, but man, it's hot out here. It is warm, that is for sure. Every time the wind blows, it's cool, and then when the wind stops, it gets hot again. And intermittent mosquitoes, which hopefully that's a sign that they are starting to diminish in most areas, but we'll only know, time will only tell that. So looking to be at VVR around 4 o'clock West Coast time, so pretty excited about that. And got Major behind me, kind of leading the way here. Seeing a lot of dry creek beds, and that's part of the reason why we opted to go this route. The ferry's not running, and it just seemed like a smarter move to do this. So same mileage, a little easier trek into VVR, so you know, not a purist on this trip, so it's all good. This is the aftermath of California fire out in wildfires. Pretty crazy, isn't it? All these trees are scorched. This whole section of forest has been burnt. There's nothing on the ground that's, you know, dead wood. That's gone. Of course, you got these trees that came down during the fires, of course. They're probably in bad shape, but I don't know. You can still smell the char in the air. Arson, natural causes, who knows? But it's dry out here, and it's just a wildfire waiting to happen.